Guys, in my opinion, fragrance isn't just about smelling nice, okay? It is way more than that. It's about the identity, the unspoken sandboard, a trail of who we are without even saying a word. But let's be honest, so many of popular perfumes these days feel very predictable because we are getting bombarded with the same fruity florals and woody ambers over and over again, which can be very tiring. So today we are taking a moment to move past the obvious, and I will be sharing with you some great perfumes that go beyond trends and scents that feel like you depending on your personality type. So keep on watching. In the description box you'll find more information. Please check it out and give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Alrighty, I divided these perfumes into different categories, and we are gonna start with adventurous spirit. I think these people would prefer something unconventional that feels very bold, and for you thrill seekers, I decided to recommend something that feels unknown because it would be boring to wear a safe fragrance, right? So for the daily wear, I would recommend you to reach for something like this fragrance Sunveil by Liden, because it's a very complex and interesting blend that opens quite fresh, but there are also some spicy notes in there. So think bergamot, mandarin, grapefruit with fresh ginger, juniper berries, and blackcurrant, with this wild twist of different floral notes like Indian tuberose, rose, and there are also some base notes. But it feels like sun hits your face during a spontaneous road trip. However, don't think that this is an over-the-top fragrance that is unwearable. It's great even for more laid-back situations, but it is just loaded with positive energy that I think you always project into the world. However, if you are looking for something that feels very rich, maybe you have a special occasion to go to, Ultimo by PERNOIRE is my choice that I wear if I have like a spontaneous night out adventure and I want a daring fragrance, because this one always gives me some confidence. It feels extremely luxurious and truly niche because there is patchouli with osmanthus, tobacco, woods, vanilla, and booze in there. So think about candlelit cities, whispered secrets, and no set plans. So if you want to go on a nighttime adventure and you're looking for a fragrance that will stay put all the time, I would highly recommend you this one because it got great sillage and it is one of those fragrances that will definitely attract people. And these are not necessarily crowd pleasers, they are conversation starters, probably like you are. Alrighty, let's move on to the second personality type, and this is the creative dreamer who would appreciate something that is whimsical and ethereal. And if you're looking for a floaty dream in the perfume form that feels very imaginative, I think you will really appreciate one of my OG favorites by SORADORA that is called Mellow. Because guys, this is a very beautiful fragrance that is like a cotton candy cloud that feels very sophisticated, light, soft. There is a touch of magic in this fragrance that plays on contrast of something berry and sweet. There is this nice raspberry that is very soft and gentle, mixed with candied flowers, a little bit of violet and musk that is not old-fashioned. However, it is giving me a little bit of insolence vibe. So if you like that and you would like a little bit of nostalgic but modern fragrance that is extremely dreamy, I would highly recommend you this one because it got great longevity and you will smell it all day long. But something that is very particular that I think these people might appreciate best is this perfume Winter Melon by the indie perfumer Matt Malek. That is actually a tribute to one of the most luxurious perfume notes, Orris butter. So yes, it is powdery but also juicy because it is kind of like about winter green melon, and it is slightly surreal, so it will transport you to the hidden garden somewhere in Asia. It feels extremely deep, complex without being overly complicated. So if you want an inspiring fragrance, I hope that these recommendations are helpful for you. And next we are going to talk about the sophisticated intellectual who is looking for something refined and elegant because you don't need to shout to be heard. You want a subtle and at the same time memorable fragrance, just like your favorite book, with layers that unfold slowly. And for that, I would recommend you one of my OG favorite woody fragrances, Bohemian Soul by Une Nuit Nomade. got that feels clean and kinda introspective, okay? It got such a great sandalwood note to it that makes it polished, very light, quiet. It is not one of those perfumes that are right in your face. It is very laid back, and if you enjoy something in Bois d'Argent style by Dior, it got that same vibe. So I would highly recommend you this one. However, the next recommendation is going to be great for those who are looking for not only just fragrance in quite luxury style, but at the same time something that will be very attractive, because Rivage by Maison Violet, that I've already featured in so many of my videos by this time, is probably one of the most confident perfumes in my collection this year, because although it feels like understated elegance in a bottle, it is quite complex at the same time, because there are herbaceous notes that are mixed with something fresh and aquatic, which is wrapped into the beautiful powdery veil of iris. So it is here to impress without being over the top, and if you like that quiet confidence in fragrances, then I hope that these recommendations are quite inspiring for you. Next up is nature lover, and I would recommend you something grounding. And if you prefer perfumes that are very light, almost undetectable, one of my current favorites is Natura by Memoirs London, because it got that almost skin-like warmth intimate to it, and it is one of those molecule charged fragrances that perfectly blends with your skin scent. So you might want to wear this perfume on casual days when you don't want to have like a very noticeable fragrance going on. At the same time, you want to smell nice. It feels very, very sensual, you guys, and at the same time it is never too much. So I would highly recommend you this perfume if you like perfumes that feel like yourself, you know, your skin but better. However, if you really like outdoorsy fragrances and you want to be transported, let's say to the seashore, Atlant by Sarah Baker will do the job perfectly, because this is an aquatic and earthy fragrance that will make you feel like standing by the ocean, breathing in salty breeze and mossy stone. It is fresh but never basic, and it is also very long lasting, so it grows on skin, and if you want nature bottled up, that's exactly what it is. Last, however not least, is the mysterious visionary with dark and magnetic energy. Think about femme fatale vibes, okay? If you want something with a little bit of drama in your fragrance that feels seductive and very complex, I would highly recommend you Taiga Taiga by Francesca Bianchi. That is very opulent. It's kind of like a dark floral fragrance with resinous depth and powdery layer on top of sweetened animalic leather. So it feels decadent, poetic, and even a little bit gothic, you guys. If you like perfumes with a vintage element to it, I would highly recommend you this brand. And Taiga Taiga is very sexy and very dramatic for sure, but I think it is also nice to wear it even on some more daytime, even casual occasions, because it really balances out drama and something that is extremely irresistible and attractive. And finally, Carbonara by Lorenzo Pazzalia. Yes, it is named after pasta, but Lorenzo, the perfumer, is actually chef, and you know what? You've never smelled anything like this before. It's definitely a very special fragrance with savory, spicy, smoky facets. It's one of those not sweet gourmands that is peppery, that is a little bit smoky, and there is like a sugar aftertaste. So people will remember you by this fragrance for sure because of its very intense projection and super long sillage. So they will be wondering who smells like that, because it's something very special, and I chose Italian perfumers for this specific category because, you know, they do it better. So the bottom line would be fragrance should never be a finishing touch, it's about your signature. So let me know if you can actually put yourself into one of these personality categories, or maybe you can share with us what's your taste, which perfumes you noticed you are attracted most to. So I hope that this this is a fun video to watch, and maybe I could inspire you to choose a fragrance depending on your personality type. I wanted to recommend you some hidden gems because, you know, everyone is talking about viral popular perfumes, and we need to have some fragrances that really resonate with who we are. So if you enjoyed watching this one, please give it a huge thumbs up. It's so helpful for my videos to get out there. Don't forget to shop even some of these perfumes with my discounts. All the information is going to be down below. Make sure to check it out, as well as follow me on my social media, request future content, and subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned, smell good. We'll see you soon really soon. Bye guys.